Good evening, everybody. Hello. How are we all doing? Hope you're all having a good week. It's nearly over now. Why is my laptop 24 seconds behind? Hold on a second. Hopefully the stream isn't really that delayed. That's going to be fun if it is. Any audio? No audio. Hold on. The reason I have a laptop next to me is to make sure that my microphone is working. There we go. Okay, we can mute that now. Sorry about that. How's everyone doing? We are back for some more F1 23, hopefully some open lobbies, which reminds me, let's remember to open them up this time. Invite only, open. See if anybody bothers to join tonight. Let's stick the game screen up so you can see what's going on. If you fancy joining in, do a search for in the lobbies in the Europe region if you want to. TTV AD Hawkins GH, feel free to drop in. Actually, let's have a look. I could see if any friends are online and invite them. Cert is online. Oh, let's invite him just. Oh. Can I only invite people to invite? Oh, hold on. No, it's in invite friends, isn't it? There we go. Let's invite Cert. He's probably streaming himself, but we may as well see if we can get somebody in the lobby. So yeah, do drop by. We're starting off with Silverstone, 5-lap races initially. We'll see how we get on if we get anybody joining. So what's been going on this week? Not an awful lot happened since yesterday, if I'm honest. I was on a support call today with one of our major customers, trying to help them resolve an issue they've got with one of our products. Released a test version of software to them in the hope that it'll help us work out what's going on. Unfortunately, they're a bank, so all requests for, can we do this? No. How about this? No. Oh, can we just try this? No. So it's very difficult to troubleshoot on-site problems when you can't actually get access to the site remotely. They won't allow remote control of PCs. They won't allow USB keys to be put into even our encoder products, which run practically a proprietary operating system. So it can be a bit tricky. We did actually persuade them to let us get a network connection onto one of our products so I could run some diagnostics, but he wouldn't give me control of the keyboard to type the password in. So that went out the window as well. So yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. We think we got pretty much to the bottom of it. So as I say, we've issued a test release of software in the hope that it will not only resolve the symptom of the problem we were seeing, but also try and work out why it's happening there and there only. This isn't a product that's unique to them by any stretch of the imagination. So why it's happening only there is a bit of a mystery. So come on, folks, dive in. ! Crossplay if you want to just double check the instructions. But search the lobbies for Europe, TTV, AD Hawkins GH. Let me just go back in and make sure I did open them up. Session privacy, open. Open lobbies are the only ones listed in the server browser and can be joined by anyone, unless you're me. So we've been doing relatively okay in ranked this week. Unfortunately, I'm in a division with 3 or 4 people who seem relatively keen to get out of the division. So there's 3 or 4 of us battling for 2 promotion spots, which is a little bit annoying. Is the game audio coming through? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. It means I've got to do particularly well. I had an odd race yesterday, I think it was. I did a race in Qatar with about 11 or 12 people in it, so not a full lobby by any stretch, but certainly not a small lobby. I think I qualified 2nd or 3rd and finished 2nd or 3rd and ended up getting about 10 points for it. The only thing I can think is I did get quite a few, 5 or so track limits warnings. So I do know that they count against your score, but I wouldn't have expected it to drop the score down by that much, but maybe that was what it was. So yeah, we're desperately trying to get out of Silver 2 up into Gold 1. The season is due to reset in a couple of weeks. I think it's about 10 days' time. So I'm trying to find out what happens if I really don't want to go back to bronze again like I did last time the season reset. But maybe if you've made it as far as gold, then they give you a bit of a pass. I'm still debating. I haven't started any career playthroughs of this yet. I did play through Breaking Point on the PlayStation when I first got the game, which was quite good fun. I guess there's the option to stream a career mode or something like that. I'm not sure if that's the sort of thing people would be interested in career mode. I'd probably run sensible length races, either 35 or 50% at a minimum. I did do, I just set up a quick Grand Prix today at Silverstone. I think I had something like 75 AI, which is not particularly high by any stretch. I think the AI goes up to 110. And I'm not entirely sure whether the 100 is a reflection of it being, about realistic Grand Prix driver levels. But if I can hold my own at 75% of a Lewis Hamilton, then I'll be relatively pleased with that. So yeah, I qualified on pole. Excuse me. Keep yawning. Had a spin on one of the early laps. It dropped me down to 6th or 7th. Battled my way back up to 3rd relatively easy. Then had the 2 Red Bulls in front of me. I was in a Merc, I think. Had the 2 Red Bulls in front of me, got past Perez relatively quickly, and then Max was about 8 or 10 seconds up the road. Managed to reel him in. He went soft hard, which was a strange strategy, I thought. I went medium soft. So when I came out on my softs, about a lap or two after he changed to the hards, I was, a fair bit quicker than him. Although I didn't manage particularly to pull away. I was just maintaining a gap of a couple of seconds back to him, keeping him out of DRS range, and went on to win, which was good news. Okay, well, we'll give it another minute or so to see if anybody joins this lobby. It doesn't look like they're going to. If they don't, I will... Oh, there we go. Alex Knight has joined. Right, so what I'm going to do... Oh, he's... Very poor network connection. Is that down to me? Let's have a quick look. He's in Italy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ready up, because it does seem that once a lobby has actually raced, people will tend to join it. So welcome to our first ever open lobby here on the channel. So let's get our car setup sorted. We need to press that button to get to there, because I'm using, I should have said, I'm using Sim Racing Center setups, which I can highly recommend if you're like me. And hold on, this is race only, not qualifying. If you're like me and not particularly technically minded, then do consider them. Exclamation mark SRC in the chat if you want to check them out. There's a link to their site, which with a discount code gets you, I think, 5% off. So we're only on 5 laps, so I don't need to be too strategic. I don't want to let him get too far ahead of me. If I can keep within DRS range ready for when that becomes enabled on lap 3, that would be good. He is pulling out a little bit. See if I can rein him back in with some ERS. Since last week's stream, I've Started doing my own ERS control, which is new to me. I think it does help. It's a lot better than allowing the AI to manage it for you. Try not to spin on the first lap, AD. Try and claw some of that time back. That was quite poor.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Yeah, I have been. Two and a half seconds just from that one little mistake. That's quite bad. Try and claw some of that back. Right, within a second and a half of him now. Try not to mess the last couple of corners up.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Right, let's try and get close to him to get DRS. Oh, AD, you dipstick. One setting it doesn't look like I've enabled is auto recover. Oh well, that's the end of that race, I suspect. See if I can at least get the gap down, make it look respectable. Dear oh dear. That's a bit better. So I think I am quicker than him. Set purple first and last sectors, which means they're the fastest sectors of the race, and then only felt afoul of where I spun at the end of this straight. That wasn't a particularly good sector, I don't think. Neither was that one. I dropped to about 8 seconds behind him when I spun, so anything less than that is an improvement, but obviously not great. Then some ERS. We're down to 7 seconds, one more lap to go.
lap of the race.
Yeah, I know, Mark. Oh. Dipstick. No, not reverse. Oh well. Not a great start. Hopefully he won't disappear because I'm useless. I've got the fastest lap. That's something, I suppose. Burn the rest of me ARS. No point using it after the finish line.
Get used to this. It's many more. Yes.
Oh dear, AD. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, let's see what my fastest lap was like compared to his. I've just realised my overlays aren't working. Try and sort that once the race is finished. So 129.6 compared to his 136.0. So yeah, okay, nothing stellar. Right, let's see if I can work out why the overlays aren't working. It's showing as being open. No, not relative. Standing is what it says it's open. Okay. Okay, he's still here. Let's go into settings. Where is the recovery? Is it simulation settings? Recovery mode, auto. That's what we want. So let's just save them. Save is button 2. Yes, please. So we are going to Belgium next. Oh, we have 3 people in. Welcome in F1 Christie in the house. Alex leading the championship. Showy ready up. 29 seconds. Get me little keyboard ready for doing the setup. 4 people. Well, we're in danger of having a race here. Excellent stuff. See if I can avoid coming fourth. So as I was saying, Sim Racing Centre, excellent set of setups. If you buy the full set, you get 4 setups per track. You get what they call a safe setup, which is a generally good setup for everybody, an esports setup, which is a little bit got more potential, they say, but also is perhaps a little harder to drive. So that's why it's the esports setup. Now we want to load Belgium. And then just make the little tweak for the race. Then you get an inter and a wet setup. It also gets you access to track guides and things like that, as well as some advice on their Discord server. And they also sell, they will do coaching and lap analysis and even engineer you if you're racing in a league or something. So definitely well worth checking out if you take your sim racing seriously. Or even if you just are no good at sorting your own setups like me. Oh, that was a great start, wasn't it, AD? Trying so hard to avoid Alex in front of me that I locked up going into the first corner and spun. But how bad's that wing damage? Not terrible. It's not great though. See how far I end up behind by the end of the first lap. See if I want to pit or not. So I'm 5.6 behind at the moment. I'm only getting further behind, so I think a pit stop is about the only sensible thing to do.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Dear, oh dear. Not a great couple of races. Purely self-inflicted, this one as well. It didn't change me wing.
Go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate.
And I knocked some downforce off. Oh, well, that's that race over with, isn't it? God, you ever played this game before? Alright. Let's have a wing change on just in case I do decide to go back into the pits again. .24.5 seconds behind. I can make that up. Alright, we're definitely stopping again now.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Yeah. God. How crap am I? My overlay's still not working. Oh well. It's a bit of a shame. Right, let's try again. Yep, definitely need a new front wing now. I'm going to be lapped at this bloody rate. Pitting on every lap. Got DRS now. Like I'm going to see another car. Not sure why the guy has to stand holding the old wing. Surely they could let him put it down. Perfect stop. Well done, guys. Shame I'm nearly a minute behind.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
100% battery thanks to all the trips to the pits. Right, 56.5 seconds is the starting time.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Too much curb there. Still got 80% battery. Oh, someone didn't finish. Not last then. Oh, fuck. How my tyres doing? Still perfectly new, so let's try and set a decent lap. Get one good lap in at least. Well, this isn't going to be it. Even with that crap corner, it was still my fastest middle sector. And a spin. How did that happen?
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Alright, come on. He's got a 3-second penalty, so if I can make up those 55 seconds, I'll be ahead of him. Wasn't the fastest first sector I've done, but it feels better so far. My fastest middle sector. Look at all that battery I've got left, what a waste. Oh, third, woohoo! Only because somebody else crashed. So that was at least 2 spins, 3 spins, two pit stops, because the first time I didn't change the bloody wing, and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, I made the podium. So my best lap 146. Geez, that's awful. Although it was second best, Christie may well be a bit of a wizard. Or not quite second best, but close to being second. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I got a cup of tea. That's why I'm not racing well. I haven't drunk my tea. I think it was Netherlands next. I've picked all the tracks I'm supposedly good at. That's working well so far, isn't it? Okay. Glova Luca has joined. Is he going to pick a car? Were there any settings changes I wanted to make? Don't think so. Come on, Glover, you're going to pick a car? You're not going to watch a three-car race, surely. Looks like you may well be. So we are at the Netherlands. Let's try to work out how to reset the timer quickly. Come on. So, Netherlands. Right then. Oh, there's only two of us now. What happened to the others? You do fancy joining in? Search the lobbies for TTV 80 Hawkins GH. Oh, 3. Although Alex isn't actually here. See if I've got even a remotest chance of keeping up with Chris G. Doesn't look like, does it? Jesus. Well, he's gone, isn't he? 2.5 seconds on the first lap. That didn't help. That was still my fastest. Oh, it was only a second lap, isn't it? Very easy to do on that court. Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Yes, thanks, Mark. Should be able to overtake this guy because he's essentially an AI. Because he's not here.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Yeah, alright. Do you want to drive the car as well, Mark?
Okay, DRS is now available.
Which wing element? Is it the left-hand side? So I think that'd be right-hand as it mostly affects. Stay off that curb, otherwise you just end up doing that all the time. Bit hard to steer when all your wheels are off the ground. So I can just clip through this guy as well because he's not present. Assuming I can actually overtake him.
Good job, nice overtake.
Yeah, nice overtake. He drove straight through him. There we go, stay off that curb. Learn some more ERS, not that it's going to particularly help me. It's there to be used.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Use the ERS in the acceleration zones. I think that's about the most efficient way to use it. This Christy guy's going to get bored soon, I'm sure. No one's even giving him half a fight. He's a good couple of seconds a lap quicker than everybody else, I think. How's the racing going? Not great tonight, Cheeky, I'm afraid. Yes, lots of spins. Just did a race at Belgium, 5 laps. I think I spun 3 times, pitted twice because the first time it didn't change my front wing. So, yeah, not ideal. There you go. Look, 4 seconds a lap quicker than me, that guy. That's just unreal. Right, we're next Qatar. Oh, and everyone's left. Okay, we'll see if anybody else joins. If not, we'll go looking for some lobbies. What's the simulation settings is the one. In fact, probably any setting would reset the timer if there was one. Yeah, that if there was anybody in the lobby and the timer was counting down, that would probably do to reset it. Okay, we'll give it a minute, see if anybody joins. Exclamation mark crossplay in the chat if you want to join. Essentially, search the lobbies, set the filter to Europe, search for TTV AD Hawkins GH, and you should find me. We're currently waiting to race in Qatar, so if that's something you fancy, do join in. Let's see if I've got any of my friends online. Cert I have already invited, so we won't. It says he's Turkish. Okay, I misunderstood his nationality. The few times I've watched him, I thought he was more sort of Brazilian. But anyway, shows how my grasp of accents is. Hey ho. How's your day been going, Cheeky? How's the new Forza Motorsport, as it's called? I saw a few streams of it today. People don't seem to be rating it particularly highly, but a very small cross section. What are your thoughts on it so far? Few people saying it didn't work with their Fanatec wheels, so that may well have prevented you from getting much out of it. Okay, we'll give it another 30 seconds and then go hunting for some lobbies. Worked fine for you? Oh, fair enough. Maybe it was just the guy I happened to be watching at the time. I think it was the CSL DD he had that it said it didn't work with. That's the one I've got. You've got the full DD. Is it DD or DD Pro you've got? So maybe it's something like that. Had a hell of a lot of fun last night. Oh, well, that's good. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. Okay, so 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Oh, here we go. Seat. Whoa. Welcome in. You're going to pick a car. I've received an invite. Cert has invited me to play. I wonder what he's doing. That's a bit unfortunate. It doesn't tell you what he's doing. We'll leave this lobby. Come on, Seat, pick a car. That's 2 people now. I've joined the lobby and just not chosen a car. It's the same base. DD Pro, I thought that was physically quite a bit bigger. The CSL DD is quite short. It's only about that, about that deep. Whereas most of the other ones I've seen are kind of that sort of depth. But hey, GT DD Pro. Maybe the CSL DD and the GT. Oh, he's left. Let's see what Cert's doing. Social play Spain 5 laps. Okay, well we'll dive into some of them. Our lobbies weren't filling up, so if you're now looking to join in, we're in Cert Dogan's lobby. Spain. Ready for the setup. DD1 and DD2 are the big ones. Okay. Shows how poor my knowledge is. Right, let's see if I can at least manage a race without any spins. 5 laps isn't much to ask, is it, AD? Come on. Have we got any qualifying? No, we don't. So, Spain. Where's my Spain setup? I really wish they let you filter the setup list. Spain. I don't like the Red Bull engine sound at all. overly cautious there. Oh, cert's gone. Burn some ERS, try and catch up a bit. Seemed to slow down a lot then. I don't think I hit the brake. I'm just far too slow in that sequence of corners there. Oh, AD.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Probably can't. No damage.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
See if I can catch up. Okay, so if I hadn't run off... Oh, we haven't got auto reset. No, I don't want to be in reverse. We haven't got auto reset turned on. I'll read that in a minute, cheeky. You'll be been in the garage for 5 hours again, fighting with your friend's moped car's brakes and suspension. Things engineered so badly. Everything is so weak. Proper pain to do anything. Yeah, don't read chat in the fastest corner on the track. It's never going to end well, especially when you're as poor a driver as I am. Read after the race.
Okay,
Final lap.
Let's go. Final lap.
See if we manage one clean lap.
Thank you. Finally the moment. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag, why?
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Did I just overtake someone? Oh, sir, binned it. As usual, you do too much and then you're pretty much dead. Oh, well, are you enjoying it? Is that the wrong question to ask? Wonder what happened to Cert. Oh, Kilser. I recognise that name from Scott Taylor's streams. Okay, didn't come last. They just saw me coming. Fair enough. Got out the way quickish. Probably wise. 1.5 seconds behind fastest lap there, so not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Where are we going next then? I should probably unpin that message from chat saying, come and join my lobby. I can't do it as a mod. Okay. I don't know why these delays are so long at the end of the race. You know, why is it waiting for everybody to sync up? The race is finished. You know, they either get to the lobby or they don't. It doesn't really matter if we all get to the lobby in time. Some things are a pain in the ass, but you enjoy mechanic work overall. You miss doing it daily. Yeah. Well, it's not something I particularly enjoy. I've done bits of it on my own cars in years and years ago when cars were actually easy to work on. My first car was a Mark II Escort, which, you know, had an engine about that big inside an engine bay like that, so you could actually do stuff. Netherlands. Right, let's not have the Red Bull. I don't know why, I just don't like the engine noise in the Red Bull. So my Mark II Escort, you could actually, to have a car like that nowadays. You know, I used to, you know, little things, change the oil filter. I changed the starter motor on it, which was, I think, one bolt holding the starter motor in and one bolt holding the electric feed to the starter motor on. You can sit in the engine bay and work on it. Yeah, practically. A story I always tell people when we have this kind of discussion. One of my bosses years ago, about in the late 90s, had one of the first Mondeo STs. So a 2.5 litre V6 engine in a Mondeo. And he needed either a new alternator or a new starter motor. And the only way to replace it was to take the engine out. There's progress for you. Oh, Mexico. Track's changed. Okay, I'm in 6th place in a championship with 5 drivers who've scored. Not gonna lie, still one of your favourite cars ever. What, an ST200? Yeah, I drove. Did I actually drive that Monday? I'm not sure I ever did. But yeah, it was a nice sounding and looking car. My daily drive is a Mondeo, probably not that much horsepower down on what that ST was 20 odd years ago. but mine's diesel. So had enough power and torque and smooth as a hell ride. I do like Mondeos. My last 3 cars have been Mondeos. The 2 before that were Focuses. So I am a bit of a Ford man. Okay, let's go to Mexico. Arriba. Fix or repair daily. Yeah, that's what they say. Mine have all been pretty good, to be honest. My first one was a 2-litre Z-Tech ESP, which was, I think, top of the range at the time. Then I had an SD170. I'm not sure if the Cosworth was around at that point, but the SD170 was quite high up. And then I got the Westfield. So daily driver cars just weren't exciting anymore in comparison. So I dropped down to a basically base spec Mondeo diesel. Now, do we go high downforce or low downforce? Let's go high, but knock a little bit of wing off. Yeah, so my last 3 cars have basically been Mondeo diesels. You only had the ST220, never had any faults. Cool. It sounds like a proper F1 car now. Thanks for that. Let those 2 fight over it. This is where my setup should come into its own because it's quite high downforce. Everyone seems to run low downforce on this track for the start-finish straight. Burn some ERS, get a bit of distance. I just did, Mark. Oh, blimey, look at that.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Oh, AD, come on. Gonna go to shower before your back properly locks up. Have fun. Ugh. Well, it's a close race, this. Look at it. Oops.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Oh well. I'll take this as being a close race, if nothing else. Whoops. Was he cutting corners there by any chance? $13 worth of penalties. Hills got himself disqualified. Well, apart from that little sort of semi-spin on the last lap, that was a pretty damn close race. I think all 6 of us were within a couple of seconds of each other until my cock up on the last lap. Kills the driver of the day, what, for getting 13 seconds worth of penalties and a disqualification. Yeah, the guy who got disqualified was driver of the day. So only 5 tenths behind the fastest lap there. I will take that. I suppose it was close enough that we had DRS pretty much every lap after the 3rd lap. Almost a clean race. Trying to tuck my t-shirt in, my back getting cold on the leather chair. What time is it? 25 to 10. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Where are we going next then, Cert? Interminable delays at the end of each race. Just goes on forever. Right then. Netherlands. Are we really going to the Netherlands this time? Sure, it said Netherlands last time. Still 5 laps. There's lobby updates going on. Any other friends online? Nope, just Cert. Shall I invite him to his own game? I have just invited Cert to his own lobby. Oh well. Well done, game. Oh, look at this now. 12 drivers round the Netherlands. What could go wrong? Lobby just reset again. And do know Cert does do some longer races, so we'll have to come to a decision what to do if he suddenly goes into a 50% race or something. Keep an eye on the number of laps down in bottom left, which you can't see. If I do that, you'll be able to see, but then you can't see the rest of the screen. So look at this, 18 people. Stand half a chance of not coming last. So it stayed at Netherlands. Quite like the Netherlands track. Oh, lobby updated. What was that? 17 people. Assuming they've all selected cars. This could be interesting. The first corner in particular. We're random grids, aren't we? Keyboard. So we can just do that. I don't actually need the keyboard in open lobbies. So Netherlands is quite near the top. Still 5 laps. So let's do that and that. Where am I starting? P10, I think, is that? Quite a few behind me at least. Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry. Okay, looks like damage is turned off at least. So other than making a mess in the first corner, I didn't actually cause any damage to anyone, hopefully. Oh, that's horrid. Not a lot I could have done about that, really. Yeah, let's try and catch up a bit. A lot of yellow flags about. Just set the fastest first sector somehow. Not quite last. Guy in last is right up my arse.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, clear.
Come on.
Yellow flag.
Up to 11th. Not too bad after the horrendous start. Did you miss any carnage? Well, I nearly took out the entire field at the first corner. And I battled my way up to 11th. Combination of people dropping out and an overtake or two, I think. Oh, there he goes.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Go down the inside of there, you're braver man than me.
Green flag.
That was a bit of a dive bomb. Turn DRS on and then off again. And lost my fastest lap as well. Never go full Grosjean. I didn't intend to, but yeah. I was right in the middle of the pack. Started 10th of 17, I think. Well done, Craggy. GG's. I do like Netherlands. .0. So fastest lap 1.7 down. Not terrible. I did have the fastest lap for a bit. Well, it is nice racing in full lobbies anyway. Even if I'm not very good at it. 9:45. I'm enjoying this too much to stop though, so we'll see what the next race he's got lined up is. Tum-ti-tum, 20 seconds to sit and wait for two people to sync up. Okay, where to now then? Hungary. Oh Christ. Oh well, this is not going to go well. I'm not very good at Hungary, suffice to say. Get some AI in then. Still 5 laps. So no change there. 8th place in the championship and 6th place obviously left. No points in that last race, which won't have helped. My teammate's leading, doing a valiant rear gunner for him. So Hungary, first corner. Yeah, potential carnage. Quite a long run into quite a slow corner. Quite a few Brits in there. It's nice to see as well. Good smattering of other nations. That is Turkey, isn't it? The red flag with the white star and crescent on it. Kilza. Is that the Netherlands? Don't go full Bottas mode since I'm the Merc wingman in this race. That's a fair point. Well, you never know. It's random grid, so I might well start pole. Stranger things have happened. I should probably change the stream title because it's not open lobbies. I don't know if Cert's lobby is open, in fact. Wasn't it Hungary where he took out a few cars in the first corner? Yep. All locked up and crossed up. Took out, was it both Red Bulls? At least one of the Red Bulls. Seem to remember Ricardo having quite a lot of damage as a result. Okay, so car setup. Not that it particularly matters for Hungary, but we'll apply it anyway. See if I can find Hungary. Being here somewhere. Hungary. Where are we? About 7th or 8th, looking at the number of cars ahead. 2, 4, 6, yeah. 8th. Well, made it round the first corner. But not the second. All right, let's just reset. No, I said reset to track, please.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, there's a slow car parked in the middle of the track. I think you'll find that's me, Mark.
Okay, not a great start, but let's get back on track.
Yeah, all right, Mark. Yeah, I am still here. Hit me 4 times, I'll still be there. Yep, and hit up the arse, and at the side.
Okay, clear.
Well, this has been eventful. Whoops. Oh, for God's sake. You can't go sideways across the track and then ram into me because I've overtaken you.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Right then,
Okay, DRS
dead
is
last.
now available.
One of those lobbies. Maybe. Oops, wrong gear. Right. Let's try and be not last. Okay, not last because somebody else spun. Oops. That was a bit more braking than I was expecting.
Okay,
Last lap.
the final lap of the race. Final lap. Caution, caution.
What are you doing? You had that with the AI in Forza last night. They stop in the middle of a corner sometimes. Oh. She's not just brake checking me, possibly. What are you doing? Am I beached? I just retired. That was quite fun, but also very frustrating at times. The last time he stopped, there was a car ahead of him, but it was ghosted, so he could have just driven straight through it. It could be he's relatively new and didn't realise that when a car spins across the track in front of you, slowed down way more than you every time I got close. Yeah, that's what it could just be he's, relatively new to the game. Oh well. Give him the benefit of the doubt. 1:17.3 was the fastest lap. What was mine? 1:19.9. Or been burned by the ghosting a few times, so can't trust it yet. That's possible as well. It's generally pretty good, this. I've never had a ghosted car suddenly become unghosted while I was close to it. I think it's pretty good at keeping the cars ghosted until, I've driven half, 3/4 of a lap over the top of a car that spun in front of me as it, has recovered. So it's generally pretty good on that kind of thing. But yeah, anything's possible. It's open lobby. You should there's no point getting upset about it. If it were ranked, it'd be different, but ranked sometimes seems even bloody worse. So what can you do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I could really do with a loo. Depending on what the next track is, I might sit the next one out. And take a 5-minute break. So let's see what track they pick. If it's one I don't particularly like. If it's Monaco, it'd be ideal. Teco Pro looking like Legos. Austria. Oh, I quite like Austria. I'll tell you what, I'll go for a loo. I won't do a timed break. I'll do a regular break. And we'll see whether the race has started when I get back. So see you in a minute. Bye. That was well timed. They've just gone in. Tech Pro looking like Lego. Yeah. So let's see how bad we are at Austria. First corner at Austria, another one. Expect carnage. Migrating host. cert left then. Looks like cert's gone. Still got full lobby though, so that's good. We're way down the grid. Hopefully he'll avoid the first corner carnage at least. "17th out of 20. Whoa, up to 9th. I'll take that. Was it Kai who was all over the shop last race? Yeah, he looks like he might be on keyboard or something.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Not sure. I think he was. I think he was the guy who hit me up the back at the chicane. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Nicely done, sir.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
DRS and ERS, you got no chance, mate.
Yellow flag.
Unless I go deep. He's got DRS on me now. VD. Bloody amateur. He's out of ERS. The red light flashing means he's on less than about 10%, I think. Hopefully the ARS will be able to keep him behind.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 4.5 seconds. Green flag.
One more lap. So much quicker than him in this bit. I think the trick is just to wait and get him in the DRS, maybe the second DRS zone. Save me battery as well.
Final lap of the race. Final lap.
The next DRS zone would be good if I can avoid getting overtaken. Perhaps a little bit optimistic.
Thank you. Finding the moment. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Oh, in the corner, on the last corner. What a dipstick. Nice. Which bit was that for, cheeky? Me getting an overtake done or spinning in my own length several times? Doesn't seem to have the best connection. Yeah, there's a lot of that, sadly. When I was fighting with the other dude for a few laps, yeah, and then all of a sudden I wasn't. I did, in fairness, I did get tipped going into the slow corners a couple of times, which doesn't help. So, fastest lap there. 6 minute laps? I don't think so, somehow. The best lap was a 6 minute 10, apparently. Yeah, okay, thanks, game. I think that's fucked. There's apparently a bug in the F2 career mode where they don't give you enough tyres for the F2 weekend. Because the F2 weekend, there's 2 long races. I was watching a guy streaming one the other day. Basically, 100% used his tyres in the first race. And then it started him on those tyres in the second race. So he started with 2 punctures. Review my season results. Came 5th. Okay, we'll take that. No, let's advance. 1, advance. Yeah, so because he was so... I think he only basically had 3 sets of tyres, one of which was new, one of which was 50% worn, and the other one was 100% worn at the start of the main race. Nice bug, yeah. It's happened to him before, apparently, as well, so it's not uncommon. Yeah, I think they've got the tyre allocation wrong, so they don't give you enough sets of tyres at the start of the weekend. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, Monza, Christ. Another first corner shenanigans. Who is the host? Zeldrez. Oh, look, I'm top of the leaderboard. Woohoo. See how long that lasts. Guess we may as well ready up, mightn't we? Okay, come on, we can do this. I might do this race and then finish off with a ranked race. It's 10:15 here. If you want to see the AI messing about in Forza, there are a few clips of it in your Discord. I saw... I was watching one guy playing it today, and they were braking coming out of the corners. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I'll take a look. They pull that stuff here and there. Righto. $18 people, it looks like. Overall, if they get that sorted, the air is really damn solid. Good, good. I've really got 8 people watching me. Blimey. Welcome in, everybody. Do say hello if you're new. It's always nice to have new people aboard. Consider dropping a follow on the channel. It really helps. And hopefully I'll see you soon. I do regular F1 streams on a Thursday evening. The rest of the week is typically Monza. Christ. Typically shooters. We're not knocking any wing off. Tomorrow's stream will be co-op Far Cry 5 with JBG, so drop by if that's your bag. Oh well, I'm right at the back again. I might even be last. So yeah, drop that by if that's your bag. I'm also playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which the next stream of that will be Sunday. I may well finish that on Sunday because the Call of Duty campaigns are quite short. Still couldn't bloody stop in time.
Caution, caution.
Whoops. Whoops. Well, somehow I'm up to 9th. Yep, messed that up. Guy behind me's got a 6-second penalty.
Stay alert for threats around you.
Threats around me, what, like the other cars?
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Come on.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
All right, Mark, thank you. That was better. Not really catching him though, am I?
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
They're battling, so that might help.
The car behind's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Are you sure?
Okay, Okay, clear.
Oh, round we go. Why did you go that way? I gave you loads of room on the right hand side and you tried to pass me on the left. Oh, you're one of them, are you?
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Thanks, Mark. Geez, that was a dive bomb and a half. Saw him coming.
Yellow flag.
Nice one, AD. Using loads of ERS just to try and drop him to the back end of DRS range at least.
Final lap of the race.
Yep. Thanks for that. Well done.
Okay,
I get a penalty.
penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Green flag.
Yeah, he wasn't coming past me after that. Nice one. Well done. GG's. What a prick. Yep. It was quite good fun until then. Hey ho. Yeah, I like the way he rammed me at the first chicane, putting me sideways, which put me across the corner of the left-hander, put the corner of the left-hander, and I get a 2-second penalty. Thanks for that. There's some half-decent battles down at the back of the field. Oh, it's them again. Oh, well, yeah. Well done. Yep, that was stupid. Yep. Okay, well, let's see if we can find... Oops. I forgot that did that. Let's see if we can find a ranked race to finish off with. Forza's got pretty good penalty system, at least in the single player. Yeah, I mean... Generally, the penalties are okay. It's just, you know, there's been times where you can go into a corner fully crossed up, practically stop, but cut the apex, and it'll give you a 2-second penalty for cutting the corner. And you think, did I really gain any time there? I was practically parked, doing a 3-point turn to get back on the track. So 120.6, and I did 123.1. Yeah, says it all really. Okay, So the ranked races are 25%. So let's see if we can find one. See what my score's looking like. Probably third or maybe even fourth in the division now. Cut a corner spinning in the grass, 2-second penalty. Yep, exactly. Cut a corner going backwards and then stop for 10 seconds trying to work out which way you want to get the car facing. 2-second penalty. Yeah, shame you can't exit. I'm leaving this lobby now, so just let me out. I don't think there's anything I could do. I could quit the game and restart it. It'd probably be bloody quicker, to be honest. I will just check my telemetry still enabled, because the overlay I've got showing lap times and the like is useful in a ranked race, because you can see if anyone's catching you or whether you're catching people ahead. So if I can get that back and working, I'll restart the overlay software, see if that does it, and make sure that telemetry's turned on in the game. Right, finally. No, not finally. It dumps me out. Oh no, not quite. I've still got another loading screen to look at. It's probably going to be Silverstone, the next track as well, one of my favourites. Brazil, one of my favourites. Right, let's leave this session. We'll go into settings. Oh, I should have got some rewards for all that lot, yeah. No, settings, options rather. Settings, telemetry. Where's telemetry? There. So telemetry is turned on. All that, I think, is right. So let me just restart the overlay software. It's called Race Labs, if anyone's interested in that kind of thing. The thing I have on my second screen shows me the fastest lap for each driver, the last lap for each driver, all of the tyres they've run and how many laps they ran, how many laps are on their current set of tyres, and also the delta between me and them. There's an update. Oh, well, that'll have to wait. The delta between me and them for the last 4 or 5 laps, I think I've got. So it is... Come on, game. Thank you. So it is very useful from a racing point of view. So play ranked multiplayer. So how am I doing? Oh, I'm still in third, but the guy in fourth is right behind me. It's the guy in first, I think, who's run away. I'm not likely to be able to catch him by Monday, which is when promotion in 3.5 days. Yeah, so Monday about 10 a.m. I think is when the promotion happens. So let's see, Brazil, Saudi and Qatar. If it's Saudi, I'll be exiting because I can't do that track. Oh, quick. It's Saudi. Okay, that was good. You do lose a lot of points if you leave a ranked race once the race has started. So it's not a good idea. Even if you're out of the race sort of 3 or 4 laps from the end, it's sometimes best to sit in and spectate the rest of the race. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for that, let's sort all my goals out. Let those 2 Saudi races start, and then hopefully it'll give me Brazil or what was it? Oh, Qatar. I'm quite enjoying Qatar, which is this weekend's race, actually. So, where shall we go? Saudi again. Okay, let's go select some new goals. Uh, 25 miles in any game mode, I can do that. Single player, 3 races, multiplayer at Qatar. There's a good chance I'll do 3 races between now and the end of the week. 25 miles in any game mode. Yep, we'll have that one. 10 laps in any game mode. See, it's hard to know which tracks are high downforce and low tyre wear. Win 3 races. Complete 2 pit stops. Okay, I'll do that in at least 2 races, possibly even 1. Time trial single player. 2 purple sectors. 50 miles in multiplayer, yep. $10 clean laps. Should be able to do that. 2 more I need. 15 clean laps. Oh, low tyre wear. Leave that one for now. 5 races in ranked at Qatar. There's a good chance that'll happen by Monday. So 1 more. 20 laps in any game mode. Perfect. And if this is Saudi Arabia, we'll go to the garage and the compendium, collect whatever it is I've got there. It's Saudi. Say, oh, Brazil. Let's just double check. Damage is on. The other thing is, there's no point doing a race unless there's at least 10 in the lobby. There are 10, 11 now, because you just don't get enough points. So if people start dropping out as the time runs down, I will drop out as well. 9. Yeah, we'll go with 9. I'd rather it was more than 10. How is the ranked matchmaking? It will put you in a race that's either one level above or below the person whose lobby it is. So if you're in Silver 2, all the other cars will either be Silver 1, Silver 2 or Gold 1. So they're relatively similar. So it'll never put, a Silver 2 driver in with a Bronze, for example. Yeah, so that's that. There is that. So you would expect by the time you get to the Silver 2 and above lobbies that the people, they've had to drive for at least 2 or 3 weeks. You can jump up 2 divisions if you're in a big group, but the group sizes seem to have dropped dramatically now. You need sort of 40 or 50 people in a group, and then you can jump up 2 divisions. Okay, so what's the weather like? It's not raining. Setup. We're in Qatar, which is one of my earlier ones. So we get what's it? Oh, we're in Brazil. Oh, well, that's fucked it. I'm running a very high wing setup in Brazil. So this is going to go horribly wrong on that long straight at the top of the hill. I'm going to be a sitting duck in the race, I suspect. The wheel spin there. So this long drag up the hill is going to be painful in the race. .2 seconds slower. Could have been worse. I'll check the wing, see if I can knock off any. I generally knock off a bit of front wing for qualifying. So I'll see if I can safely knock a bit more off without giving me huge understeer, because you can't change the rear wing between qualifying and the race. I should research the diff settings to see what I should do with the diff to counter low downforce. So as usual, medium soft is my strategy of choice. Yeah, can't really knock off any more downforce there. So we'll just have to see how it goes. It's 14 laps, was it, or 18 laps? Starting 4th out of 9. See if we get through the first corner first. Oh, one guy's left. Can't blame that on my setup. That was me being shit.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Yeah, that was me as well. Alright, that's that race fucked. Battery charges relatively well at this track, I think, so can afford to use it a bit to try and catch up. Need to stop doing that because that just knocks points off you as well.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Yeah, I'm losing ground. They're all on mediums as well, so haven't even got a strategy advantage. Okay, something's happened ahead. Come on, stop cutting the corners.
gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.8 seconds.
Well, that helps. Thanks for that. Should get DRS as well. Is it going to be enough? Too much wing. I think my best chance of getting these is in the twisty bits, where I've got so much more downforce than them. Let's try and stay with them and charge the battery up. Considered a lunge. So much more cornering speed than they have. But consider the undercut at the pit stops. So I'm due to stop on lap 9, I think. Maybe if I stop on lap 8.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
I think I am faster than these guys. Particularly in this bit of the track. Give it another go on battery. No, I just can't do it.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
Right, I'm doing the opposite of him at the end of this lap. If he pits, I'm staying out. If he stays out, I'm pitting. It's a bit naughty. That was definitely naughty, you bastard. Alright, just have to see what this does.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's
Hopefully
go.
with a bit of clean air, maybe I'll be able to pass him on this lap. But with that spin, I'd be very surprised. If it had been right behind him like I had been on previous laps, I might have stood a chance.
Well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
They seem to stay in the pits for a long time. I thought it was him with half a chance then.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.1 seconds.
Okay, I have got my overlay back now. I've only just noticed. So I can see my lap times relative to theirs. It's not really a fair comparison on this lap because they were in the pits. Oh, someone else in the pits. Oh, I got past somebody. Need to drop the guy behind me. Last thing I need is him having DRS up the hill. Down to no battery whatsoever. He's coming. Yeah, I'm dropping time on the guys ahead. Just a sit and duck on the straights.
Gap to the car ahead, 10.1 seconds.
Thank you. But while I'm finishing last on the road, unless I can buy some, well, not now, I was going to say unless I buy some miracle I can catch this guy, but oh, great time to give me control back, thank you. Two spins on that lap, so I'm going to be about 8 seconds behind him now. Admittedly, one of them was my fault, but the other one, he definitely punted me off. Still got 5 laps, I suppose, but I can't see me catching that up. Sure, I can just use my pro sniping skills. Yeah, I didn't equip the sniper rifle. I took a pistol instead. I thought I'd be in closer battles. Caught him by 0.1 of a second on that lap. Putting a wheel on the grass there isn't going to help.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
This is Brazil, you're absolutely right. Unfortunately, I'm running a Qatar setup. Because I'm an idiot. Which means all the way up this hill, I'm carrying way more drag than I need to be. Lost 7/10 on that lap. Oh, someone out. Puts me up to 5th. Use my ARS up this hill whenever I can, I think. Probably the most efficient use of it.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
Tyres are gone now. Need to stop doing that. That's just throwing points away as well. Oh, and that's not going to help. Come in for some new softs.
Got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
See if I can do a decent lap at least
Right, let's have you in at the end of
on my
this
last lap.
race.
Assuming I don't get lapped, of course. Should really have checked the traffic map. No, I shouldn't get lapped. That red car hopefully won't catch me. Thing popping up on the right is battery low warning. Which
Right,
one?
Let's go, come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Next to the gear indicator, that's suggested gear for the next corner.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Might at least make me final lap a good one. Get the ARS going. Drag me up the hill.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
So my best lap so far is a 1:11.8. Symbol above my car status overview. Whereabouts? On the right hand side. .111.7, so I did my fastest lap.
But we've got to get better. We've got to hit our
Best lap
target.
overall was a 1:10.2, so about a second and a half with the completely wrong setup. Yeah, it's hard to know exactly where you mean, Corn. Right, negative points. Oh no, plus 11. Better than nothing. Pops up now and then. It's difficult to say. Connection warning. Oh yeah, it could be that. Yeah, if it's on the far right, about halfway up the screen, then yeah, that's indication of connection issues. Right, well, I enjoyed that, so I'm going to do another one. I'll try and pick the right setup this time. Definitely hindered by a... I survived, there is that. Far too many spins. Some of them my own doing and some not. Right, give me Qatar. The racetrack, not the illness. Qatar, right? Definitely says Qatar. That you can see it, Qatar. We have got damage on, so we're in the right license bracket. So we need this to be more than 10 people, please. Because otherwise the amount of point, if you win a full lobby race, 20 car race, you'll get something like 140, 150 points. If you win a 7 or 8 car race, you'll get like 30 or 40 points. So it's just not worth doing a race unless there's, I would say, 10 or ideally 12 people in it. So we're up to 10, 11. Oh, that's good. As long as it doesn't start going down. It's gone down to 10. And 2 people can't connect. 9. All right. We may be leaving this one to pick another, which is a shame because it's Qatar. I like Qatar. Only way to improve is keep playing, preferably while not sleepy. Yes. I'm not sleepy yet. Starting to ache a little bit. I've been playing for 2.5 hours. Perhaps need to adjust the pedals a bit further away from me, I think. They're a little bit close. Felipe Massa's playing. Cool. Who is the host in this? AVT Matthias. Oh, Christ, look at that network. Germany. Why is this connection so crap? Does kind of make sense that more people will give more points. Yeah, it's fair enough. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, there's little benefit to racing in a 2 or 3 car race because the best you're going to do is earn like 10 or 15 points, and you can still get negative points if you come last in a 3 car race. You probably end up with negative points. Doubt that Massa would be goal 1. We got people at goal 2, so you would hope that everyone in this lobby is rated by Rallick. Welcome in, Rallick. Anyone fancy no one in who can give Rallick a shout out? Do that quickly, 1 second. Oh, mate, how's it going? It's going quite well, thanks. We're doing some F1 Thursday. How was your stream, Rallick? You're playing Dead Island 2. How's that going for you? Welcome in, everybody. Those of you who don't know me, I'm AD, primarily a first-person shooter player, but on Thursday, it is F1 Fursdays. So we've been doing some 5-lap open lobby stuff, and then we just done a ranked race, which I did particularly bad at, mainly because I chose completely the wrong setup. And now we're off to Qatar, which is one of my favourite tracks in the rotation this week. So I'll make sure I pick the right track. This is a bit different from what I usually play on stream. Yeah, it certainly is. Your shout out is over my webcam. You're playing Dead Island 2, quite a few jump scares. Oh, okay. Tomorrow night we're making a start on Far Cry 5 multiplayer. So that should be fun. I've never played it multiplayer before. Did realise quite late that you can only do a multiplayer match once you finish the tutorial levels at the beginning. So that's we've actually got a half day tomorrow. The JBG and I's plan is to get past the point where you unlock co-op. It's where you leave the island at the beginning. Why isn't this game starting? You have to clear the bunker at the start. Yeah, and a few bits. It's the whole island. Is it Dutch? Not Dutch. The guy's island. Bit odd that you won't be allowed to change setup for a race. That's the way F1 works, Corn. If there's qualifying, once you leave for qualifying, you're in Parc Ferme. So you can change tyre pressures, front wing angle, and diff settings, and that's about it. Brake bias, that sort of thing as well. But you can't change your rear wing, can't change any suspension settings. That is how it works in F1. So why isn't this lobby counting down? Are we waiting for someone to join, or is it the host? Who is our host? Still AVT Matthias. His connection's gone a little bit better. Come on, let's get going. We're waiting for Rafi Guerrero. That bit you understand, but I'm not doing quali. We are in ranked. You do a one-shot qualifying. So, yeah, that sets the grid. You get one lap. One lap and then a 25% distance race. Oh, getting the countdown down to 8. Okay, let's see how we go. So, Raiders, if this isn't really your thing, then I do apologise. It's probably not what Rallick expected when he raided me. But it's something a bit different. I got the wheel a couple of months ago now, and I've been really enjoying it. I was playing the game on the PlayStation with a controller, which is not quite. So I splashed out in over the summer, bought myself a wheel and a wheel stand, which you can't really see. Proper racing setup then. Yeah, I mean, it not full proper. I'm sat on my gaming chair rather than in a proper height and distance race seat. So it could use a little bit of ergonomic optimization. It does. I do get backache when I play for long sessions. So, it being Qatar, the weather should be dry. The weather is dry, so let's load the setup. The reason you can't see my setup is because they're all purchased from Sim Racing Centre. If anyone is a F1 player and you're having issues with getting your setup sorted, then I can wholeheartedly recommend Sim Racing Centre. !SRC in the chat will get you a link and a discount code, get you 5% off setups. You get 4 setups for each track for varying conditions, and I think they were well worth the money. So let's see. Need to be careful not to go over track limits, because if you do that once in qualifying, that's your lap gone. Bit deep there. It's quite easy to cut that corner if you're not careful. And to go off there, nice to just keep it on. Currently in 5th place. Very satisfying bit of the track this, if you can get it right, which I haven't really. Fourth. We'll take that. 9/10 slower than pole. Next up will be a fun racing sim chair for just 10k. You can get sensibly priced one for about £300 or £400. You can get one where you're actually, sat low down with your legs out in front of you, like you should be. But I just haven't got the room for that. The good thing about this, if you're interested in what I've got, !rig. The good thing about this setup is it folds up. The chair sits in a little tray. The wheels of my gaming chair sit in a little tray to stop me sliding backwards and forwards when I brake heavily. But the whole thing folds up to be about that wide and, about gaming chair height tall. So I just fold it all up and put it to one side. It takes about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes to set up and take down after each session. So that's good. So, strategy, medium to soft, as usual. get the setup adjusted for the race. There we go. The reason I go medium soft is because there's quite a high chance of losing a wing on the early laps. So if you start off on softs, you then have to go to the hards, and you lose out on running the softs for the race. Whereas if you start on mediums, you've got a good chance of running the softs. So you get people going balls out on the first corner, trying to make up positions for the whole field. And you end up losing a front wing. I will get to those chat messages. No promises when, though. Pay 10k for a racing sim rig, you're either getting motion rig or being scammed. Someone used loads of ERS then to try and catch me, I think. I think it's a good idea not to waste too much of it on the opening lap, because once DRS becomes available on lap 3, that's when usually it really comes into its own. Just trying to keep this guy behind me. Went deep. Should have kept him behind then. That was quite poor.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Going backwards. Come on, AD.
You made it look so easy.
I did rather punt him off track a little. Burning a lot of ERS to keep this guy behind.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
It's a lot of time then. That was an interesting line. Should get him.
losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Right, next.
And gap to the car in front is
Wrong corner.
6 seconds.
Thought was at the wrong point of the track then. Was lucky to get away with that. I think the guy behind me is running much slower downforce than I am. Guy behind has a hard time remembering corners as well.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
A lot of the cars around me, I'll have the tyre advantage after the pit stops. Oh, AD! Hitting on lap 7, knock a bit of wing off. Someone already in the pits. Jesus. That guy was behind me and then jumped 20 feet in front of me. I think he might have connection issues. Don't be too hard on myself. I'm one of the 2 silvers in a field of gold, I suppose. That was nice, he gave me DRS.
You've taken P9. P9 now.
Yeah, but I started 4th, Mark, and I'm actually an 8th.
Hit this lap, so push now, push.
Okay, see how my pit stop goes. I do have pit lane assist turned on in case it's not obvious. What's really annoying in these races is if you follow someone into the pits and you find out they're your teammate and you end up bloody stacked behind them. It won't tell you your teammate's in the pits, or the person sharing the pit garage with you is in the pits. Which is a little bit annoying.
After these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
That's a bit fucky, yeah.
Good job.
You're going to take me out in this corner, aren't you? Yep, thought so. I am here. Fuck's sake. No awareness, some people. It's noisy when people do that, completely fuck up the corner,
Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
and then just think that they get the right to take the race in line when you're completely alongside them. So actually, I think, did I lose a place? Certainly didn't gain a place because I think this guy in front of me got ahead. Wrong gear. Oh, I've got wing damage. Oh, that's that. Hooked up. That was full awareness, you think? Oh, maybe. He took advantage of the other knocking into you, yeah. Shit, I've been on ERS for God knows how long. No wonder it wasn't charging. Felt like my force feedback had just turned off then. It is still on.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. Okay, gap ahead is 3.5 seconds. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Don't think I've got any chance of catching anyone now with wing damage. I might actually be able to stop without losing a place. Says I would come out in 10th. Alright, let's... but perhaps not if I change my wing. Let's do that. Or... suppose if I stay out, I've got a chance of the guy in front making a mistake. They're never going to catch me. Yeah, I lost over 2 seconds to the car in front last lap. Oh, come on. Not really driving away from the one behind you, so he could have damage too. Yeah, he's not catching me at least. Just need to concentrate on staying within track limits now.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Every time I go off, it's just ranked points taken off me. Track limit is both wheels off the track. It's, yeah, both wheels beyond the white line on the edge.
The gap to the car in front is 7.
So that's...
5 seconds.
well, I was trying to show you. So that's allowed. As long as I've got at least one wheel on the track, I think it's allowed. I've been running with ERS again. 2 more laps.
Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Thanks, Mark. I may as well just take it easy now. Just make sure I don't run off the track. Don't need to do it in that corner though, that's flat out. Remember to turn ERS off.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Thought it was at the wrong corner again.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 0.4 seconds.
I wish it was, Mark. Well, that was disappointing. Race was ruined basically with that contact with that guy who screwed up. That was for my teammate. Was it? Well, I got a point. Oh well, that definitely was the last race. It's 11:30 here. So that could well be negative points. I went off track just too many times then. Ready, Tetra, hi. You've come in just as we're about to finish, I'm afraid. Welcome in though. Good to have you back. I hope you are well. So next stream, tomorrow evening. What's Mark got to say?
We kept it clean today, and that's good.
Yeah.
But we didn't hit our target, did we?
He's a very hard taskmaster, Mark, unless you win. Oh, Dragoch, Red Dragon. Unless you win, you didn't hit your target. He's very picky. 5 clean laps in total. That's terrible. I should be doing 14 clean laps. Hey ho. So, how many points? Oh, plus 13. I'll take that. It was quite a poor race. Oh, I've moved up to second though. But look at Alex, 500 points ahead. And the guy in third. So it's just over a second, my fastest lap, behind the actual fastest lap. We'll save that replay. So I bet my fastest lap was about lap 8 or 9. Oh no, bloody hell, my fastest lap was on the mediums. That's quite bad. Yeah, I'm not sure when it was I had the contact. It must have been just as I gone onto the soft, was it? Looking at those lap times. Yeah, I lost the wing basically. Almost as soon as I changed tyres. Hey ho. Okay, well, I will do all of my goal assigning and all of that. You guys don't need to sit and watch that because it won't be very interesting. So next stream, as I say, tomorrow evening from around 8:30 UK time, currently UTC +1. I got the wing damage quite early on in the stint. Yeah, I thought so. Yep, 8:30 UTC +1 tomorrow evening. We'll be playing Far Cry 5 co-op with JBG, my Grey Ops partner. So if that's your bag, do drop by. Rallic, I imagine that might be of interest to you and the people you brought in. So be nice to see some of you. Where's my industry chat stuff? Until then, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, drop a follow on the channel. Have a good night. Thank you, Corn. What was the other message? Let me scroll. Do I play GTA 5? I don't, sorry, Brad. Cheeky is a GTA player. It's not really my cup of tea. Where was I? Oh yeah, drop a follow. It really does help. If you want to show your support, you could consider a subscription or a monetary donation via the coffee link, which will be posted just higher up in the chat. Any income that comes into the channel just goes to help me buy more games to play in the future. So I'm not going to be retiring anytime soon on my Twitch income, believe me. Okay, so yeah, we should find somebody to raid. So let's have a look and see who is on. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to shout out. Use your channel points if you got enough. Good night. Well, thank you for dropping in, Breaded Tetra. Sorry it was badly timed. Cert is streaming, playing F1. Let's go and raid him. So stick around, say hi to Cert. Use the emote. AD raid in the chat. Use the emote if you've got access to it. Let's get that raid set up. Where is the webpage? There. So yeah, we did quite a few races with Cert early on, so that was good fun. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow evening. Until then, thanks. Bye for now.